find yourself not having any time to do any makeup, in this video I'm going to show you a quick and easy way to do makeup. So let's go. Welcome back to my channel. For anybody who's new to my channel, my name is Saima Qureshi and I help busy moms create life hacks to make their lives easier. Before I get started, please subscribe below and hit the notification bell so you're always notified when I come out with a new video. Also, I'm getting ready to launch a DIY skincare course. In this, I will include masks, hair masks, show you how to do threading, and I will show you how to do a facial at home. All these things will make it very convenient, very easy for you to fit all these skincare routines into your busy schedule. You can do it around your kids' schedule. You can do it around your work schedule. I've just made it really easy and simplified for you to follow the process. So just look out for that. Now let's get into the video. Do you want to know a quick and easy way to do your makeup as a busy mom with no time and no way to prioritize makeup? Also, in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I wanted to add a link below for this lady Kim that she gave me my wig because I'm going through the process myself, and I speak about that in my video up here. She was such a nice lady. She gave me a $400 wig for free, which I thought was so nice. I offered to pay, but she just wouldn't take the money. She does take donations though, so I'm going to provide a link for donations. She gives wigs, and she also gave me a head wrap and a sleep cap. And it was just so nice of her. She was so nice about it. She does it in her spare time, like on her days off of work. So she does it 2 days a week. And she's really dedicated as a previous breast cancer survivor. So I'm going to put her link below. It's thewomaninpink.com. And please donate if you can. She takes donations. Anyway, moving on to the video. This video, I'm going to show you guys how to do your makeup really quickly because as a busy mom, there's no time for it or interest really in doing makeup at all. You can barely, get out of bed and do your thing or whatever. Just get ready. Getting ready is like a big thing. So doing makeup is like kind of secondary. But I'm going to show you guys a really quick way that I do it because I'm the type of person, I'm not really that into makeup. Like I do wear it, but not on an everyday basis. So let's get into that. I've already washed my face and I've already put on my moisturizer, which is the Peter Thomas Roth moisturizer. It's the Water Drench Cloud Cream Moisturizer. I've used many moisturizers. This is my favorite one, my new favorite, because even no matter what I would use, I would still have dryness on the corners of my mouth, and that's like a big problem. But this literally resolved that problem in 1 or 2 uses. So this is my favorite, so I do recommend that one. It's a little bit on the pricey side. I think it's like $70 or something, but it has lasted a while, so it's worth it. And then, of course, you have to use SPF. This one is Mary Kay. It has an SPF of 35. Doesn't have to be Mary Kay. I like to do Shiseido that has 42 SPF. That's actually my favorite because it doesn't leave anything greasiness or shininess, or it leaves the minimal shininess, so it doesn't affect your makeup look as much, in my opinion. Next, I'm going to put on this foundation primer. This one is by Mary Kay. It's called a Foundation Primer Sunscreen. It has SPF of 15 as well. I just like to use this. This is what I've always used. There are some other ones you can use, but this is just my favorite because this is just what I've been using. And I like something that's light on the skin. So you just dab that all over your face. Just like that. Then you're going to take some eye primer. This one is by Mary Kay as well. I just like it because I don't like the Urban Decay eye primer. My eyes are very sensitive. So whenever I use that, I always have issues with my eyeshadow and just my eyes in general. They get very, very irritated very easily. So I'm very picky about what type of eye primer I use, and Mary Kay's not giving me a problem, so I still just keep using it, although I'm not a Mary Kay consultant anymore, but I still like to use some of their products. Hey, if it works, why not? So now you've primed everything. Now I'm going to use foundation. This foundation is by The Ordinary. It's pretty cheap. I can't remember how much I got it for, but I actually bought it probably a year or two ago, and it's still like half a bottle up there. But I don't use foundation regularly. I only use foundations for like special occasions, like if there's a party, if there's a nice outing that I'm going to, or a wedding or something. I don't really use it normally, except of course during my videos I do use it. So what I'll do is just pump, and I like to keep it light, especially for every day, so I'll just do like 2 pumps. I'm just not a big, heavy makeup person. It's up to you how you want to do it. Then I have this beauty blender. It's actually a CVS brand beauty blender. This is my favorite. It's only $6.99, and to me, it's just made it so easy because of the way that this is formed. I've used the regular beauty blender, and I've used Sephora brand. I've used other ones, and so far, this is my favorite. So it's $6.99, well spent. So this CVS brand, really easy. So what you do is you dab it all over, like that. Yes, dab, dab, dab. And this, I just find it to be easier to blend than the beauty blender. Because the beauty blender is like, this takes forever. And it's also works my muscles really hard. I'm not a huge fan. I mean, I do like it. Don't get me wrong, I like it. But now that I've found something better that works for me, it takes less time. Time is the key factor too. So the less time I spend blending, the better it is for me. And it's just because of the flat nature of this blender that just somehow just makes it really easy to do it. So maybe other brands that have the same thing, I'm sure. But I just happened to get this because I left my beauty blender at home when I was on vacation. So I just needed something like just really quick and easy that I didn't spend a lot of money on. So I just got this, and it ended up just being really nice. Don't forget your neck area when you do that. Also, this mirror I got, I think off of Amazon. I mostly get things off of Amazon. I got it a little while ago, but you can get it anywhere. You can get it from Walmart, Target, you name it. But this makes it really easy to zoom in on anything. Also, another thing is I always wash these with soap right before using it. And then I just dry it up a little bit with a paper towel. So it still has that damp feeling. But I do wash it every time I use it. As you know, you're going to have less breakouts, and it's just better that way. More healthier way, healthier for your skin. So for eyeshadows, I have 2 palettes that I like. These are my go-to palettes. The original Naked palette, and they do have a new version of this now. This is my old one. I've had it pretty much since it came out. But this is my favorite go-to one for everyday makeup, like really light eyeshadows especially, or just anything. And then there's another one that I like too, it's also my favorite. It's ColourPop, I Think I Love You. So these 2 are my favorite go-to palettes. I also like the Huda Beauty Obsessions palette. It's like the mauve one. And now I'm going to stick with these 2. So first I'm going to go in with the Naked palette. And I'm going to use the Naked color. And I'm going to use a brush that looks like this. Blending Crease. That's what I'm going to use. And so I'm just going to dab it in that Naked color. Tap it a little bit. Now I'm going to go in with the eye crease brush. This is also Sephora brand. Works for me. And I'm going to go into this second left. Use that color. I don't know what the color name is because the color name's faded out. I've had it for a little while. Next I'm going to go in with the eye color brush that looks like it's a flat brush. And I'm going to use on the Naked palette, I'm going to use this color called Buck. Just dab that. And this I'm going to put in here on the corner right here. And then do the other side. I'm going to take that eye crease brush and I'm just going to blend in what I did a little bit there. Next I'm going to take my Naked palette and take that half-baked color. And there is a similar color to this. My ColourPop palette is well way on the left side right there, so you can choose whichever it is you want. Maybe I'll go with the ColourPop one, since it's slightly lighter. Slightly, but it's pretty much the same color. Add water to your brush that makes it show more. Water or rose water, whichever you have. It brings out the shininess more. If you want to, you can go back in the end and add more of that color. I'll probably go in my ColourPop and use this color. No. this color at the end right here, the bottom right. So I'm just gonna add a little more of that. There you have it. It's kind of subtle, which is what I was going for. Next, what I'm gonna do is take this pointed liner brush and I'm gonna go in with that black color. Just dab it a little bit, and I'm gonna use this instead of using like a eye pencil or like the liquid eyeliner. It just gives it a more subtle look. If I was going to a party or something, I would put on the liquid eyeliner, but for everyday purposes, if you have to use this every day, I don't want to use it every day, I would go with this. And you'll just line it, starting at the corner first. Now I'm just gonna go with a lighter shade. It's a Buck shade from my Naked palette. I'm just gonna put that at the bottom for the sake of having something at the bottom. And there we have it. Next, I'm gonna use my concealer called Born This Way by Too Faced. It's my new favorite. So I'm just gonna take some of that and dab it under my eyes. I only use what I need. A lot of YouTubers like to use a whole lot. That's not my thing. I'm using this beauty blender because I have misplaced the other one. And as you can see, it is taking longer to blend my concealer. It's taking longer. I'm just covering up my spots that I want to cover. And you can always put it here as well and use it for highlighting and whatever, but I'm not doing that right now. There we go with the concealer and the beauty blender. Next, I like to use my Vasanthi brand powder. It is kind of like Studio Fix by MAC, but it's lighter feeling on your face, especially if you go to work or something, do a full day at work, you don't feel it. Like with MAC, I would always feel like I have to wash my face after work because it just feels disgusting. It's like you can really, it just has a heavy feel. This has a light feel, but it's very similar to it, but just to me it's better feeling. Let's put that on here all over. You can use translucent powder if you want to. And this I use every day too. On the days that I don't wear foundation, I only use this and concealer. That's actually my everyday look. This is my everyday fancy look. Next, I'm going to use my Lorac Pro Contour Palette. No, I don't do that on a regular basis, because I only do it for parties and stuff like that. I'm going to do a light contour because we're doing everyday, supposedly everyday look. So if you guys are into contouring every day, it's a good option. Do it how you want to do it. There we go, there we go, there we go. Put some around the neck area because I am gaining a little bit of weight with all this chemo. Then put it around here, here. Blend it, blend it, blend it, blend it, blend it, blend it. Next, I'm going to use my NARS blush. This is my favorite go-to blush. I don't like the name of it, but it's my favorite go-to blush. So here it is. Just take whatever blush you have at home. I'm using something subtle. This is my everyday blush. Then I take my, I don't know what brand this is. I got this at CVS and it's faded. It faded pretty quickly, but this is actually my favorite lip liner. Your guess is as good as mine. Something in CVS. And it's kind of reddish pink. So I'll put that, line my lips. A lot of the times I like to use a lip primer because it just comes on more smoothly that way. I use a Mary Kay lip primer. It's really nice. It's also the only one I've ever used, so, but it worked. Then I'm gonna use a MAC lipstick called Velvet Teddy. I've gotten this lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury before. It's a very similar color, but it tends to come off really easily. It's really smooth, it's really nice. It's also $32, and I find that I don't use it as often as I would like because it just doesn't have a tendency of staying on as good. So for me, MAC lipsticks are my favorite. They stay on the longest, in my opinion, and it's like half the price. Plus, I've been using MAC forever. Even before I came out in the States, it was in Canada first, so I was getting it from Canada back in the early 90s. So MAC has always been one of my favorites. And there we have it. You can choose to use highlighter if you want. I'm not a big fan of highlighter. A lot of people like it, so you can use it if you want. To me, it's just like, why would I want my cheeks to be shiny? Why would I want my nose to be shiny? It just looked like a big disco ball. It's not my thing. But of course, you can do highlighter on top if you want to do that. So this is my everyday makeup look. Oh, wait, I forgot mascara. So I use the They're Real mascara by Benefit. I like to use this because my eyes are very sensitive, so I'm very sensitive to what type of mascara I can use. I've used many things. I've used Lancome's. I don't remember. This is supposed to make it look really big, but it's really uncomfortable. If you're uncomfortable, there's no point. So I like to use this. So just brush it down and then brush it back up. And there we have it. We are all done. Then in the end, I like to use rose water as my setting spray. You can go get a setting spray from the store too, but because I use rose water in a lot of my DIY stuff, I have two purposes for it. Plus, it's a healthier option anyway. So you just put it a little bit far, and then you spray. And there you have it. That took a really long time because I was explaining the process. Normally, it does not take that long. Normally, it would take about 5 minutes or something, especially if you're used to it. If you guys are interested in purchasing any of the Mary Kay items that I mentioned the lip primer, foundation primer, and the eye primer. I also mentioned the daily solution, which is the SPF of 35. If you're interested in ordering any of those items or any other items you can think of that you like by Mary Kay, I have a friend named Lauren, and she's very, very good at what she does. I'm going to provide her website below, and you can just order it very easily. Anyway, that was my video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please comment below, like this video, and also subscribe to my channel. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!